Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another eyeshadow palette review video. I feel like we've been reviewing a lot of like higher end, more expensive palettes and I want to start doing, you know, like more affordable drugstore type stuff so that there's like a really good range, and for those of you on a budget, me included, like have some options as far as eyeshadow palettes go. And also I feel like a lot of the less expensive stuff has really been kicking butt lately, so yes. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full swatch demo and review on the brand new BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. I've seen this one floating around on the internet and it looked so beautiful. And then I opened a bunch of boxes yesterday and this happened to be in there and I was like, oh my gosh, opportunities presented itself. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing this bad boy today. So this is a 19 color shadow and highlighter palette. So it's like a 2-in-1. I've tried a lot of BH Cosmetics palettes before. I really do think that they make really great quality stuff and they're obviously super affordable. So yes, if you're interested in seeing a full review and demo on this bad boy, then please keep on watching. So this is how the palette looks when you receive it. It's got like a slide out card, and then this is what the actual palette looks like. It's really beautiful packaging. It's all like, it's like this pretty reflective rose gold and it feels like really good quality, like feels expensive. It doesn't feel like something that would be budget, I guess. So on the back it says it's a mix of velvety rich pigments in buttery matte and shimmer finishes, plus 5 luminous highlighters, lets you create endless looks that capture the essence of radiant sands and vivid night skies. It's got a magnetic closure and like you're gonna die when you see the colors in this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Hopefully the reflective nature of the packaging isn't ruining your ability to see the actual colors. They're beautiful. There's a mixture of really nice, rich blues and greens, and some of these look like duochromes actually. Gorgeous shimmers, gorgeous mattes. These are all the highlighters here. They look stunning, like actual stunning. I'm so excited to dive into this one and see what the formula is actually like. Now on the website it says it's suitable for every skin type, ability to create day to night looks, matte and shimmer finishes. Oh, it also says free shipping on your entire order for a limited time when you purchase this palette, which is only valid in the US. But yes, there you go. Free shipping, guys, if you want it. So this one retails for $22 full price. Stuff on BH Cosmetics consistently always goes on sale, sometimes 30-40% off. So I have a strong feeling that you're going to be able to get your hands on this palette for even less than that. It's got 5-star reviews, like, things are looking positive. So what we're going to do now is jump into the swatches. I'm going to swatch every shade in this palette, show you what it looks like, show you what the shadows look like close up, and then we're going to create a full eye look and test this bad boy on my eyeballs. Okay, starting in the top left-hand corner, we're going to swatch the eyeshadows first. So we've got a beautiful gold, pale gold there, a really pretty pinky champagne, a beautiful warm tan. I actually love the way the mattes swatch. A flat matte bone, another really rich gold, and that one's got more of like a warm undertone. Pretty duochrome tans with like purple and green shifts through them. They're so pretty. A deeper matte tan kind of brown color, a dark chocolate brown, a beautiful icy sort of pale blue, a really shimmery pale pink, and then a coral. That's all. Well, we've still got 2 eyeshadows to go, but that's sort of like the first lot of eyeshadows anyway. And then on my other arm, we've got a beautiful rich copper. I absolutely love this one. The gorgeous, rich, deep, dark. Well, it's not that dark, but like a beautiful, rich blue. And now for the highlighters. So the first highlighter is sort of like a champagne. Then we've got like a pale yellow gold, then a deeper gold, then an even darker bronzy gold, and then like a pretty coppery kind of highlight. Really pretty, super pigmented and super buttery. And then here are all the colors sort of side by side on both my arms. Talk about swatch party. Okay, so those are all the swatches, guys. I am low-key like shook. How gorgeous are those colors? They're so rich. And I mean, I've said it in every other eyeshadow palette review video and I'll continue to say it. Don't judge an eyeshadow based on a finger swatch because an eyeshadow isn't created, it's not pressed, it's not formulated to perform on a finger swatch on your arm. The idea is that it works on the eyes. So yeah, and the mattes though, they were actually ridiculously easy to finger swatch. Like a lot of mattes that I come across, they still work beautifully on the eyes, but a lot of them are really quite patchy. So I'm like really excited. Oh, I'm just priming my eyes, by the way. MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, the huge. Getting them ready to go in with the shadows, but like literally the colors Stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but yes, I've got pigtails. And yes, I am proud of them. This was my favorite way to wear my hair as a little girl. I realized that I look like a little girl, but I think it's cute. And I'm bringing pigtails back. Pigtails are coming back. Leave a comment down below if you think the pigtails are cute and I should make a comeback. Let me know. All right, so we're going to go into this beautiful palette now. First, I'm going to set down the lid with this shade here, Sand. This is just like a creamy matte bone shadow. Oh, see, look at the pigmentation. Literally, oh my God. Then we're going to do some crease work. Maybe even use some of these beautiful blues because they're so pretty. Like I said, first we're going to take Sand and I'm just going to set down my primer. That actually packs a punch as far as pigment goes. Wow. BH Cosmetics isn't playing. Taking Canyon now as a crease color. Such a, oh, look how pretty that brown is. And I'm just gonna work that. Wow, okay, that one's super pigmented as well. I probably picked up a little too much, but at the same time, it's still blending out really well. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I mean, I haven't blended down here. You know what? I'll do it. Otherwise people will ask. But that looks really nice. I'm still of the opinion. I mean, I talk about like a lot of higher end expensive products, and there are certainly higher end expensive products that I think are worth it. Like definitely, you know, primers, foundations, makeup brushes a lot of the time. Like, I feel like you definitely, you know, you don't really have an option. Like if you really want something to perform super, super well, you kind of don't have too much of an option with them a lot of the time. But with eyeshadows, a lot of more affordable eyeshadow palettes honestly perform just as well as higher end ones. They really do. So I'm working this in everywhere. I am going in hard. Blending that through the crease. It's actually a really, really nice neutral crease color. It's not cool toned and it's not warm toned. It's just like a really nice soft, you know, kind of one that would look good on everyone. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of sandstone as well, just on the end of, oh, look at that, on the end of this brush. And I'm gonna softly layer that over the top as well. Just add, see how that adds a tiny little bit more warmth to it than this one? The highlighters on this are gorgeous as well, and you could totally multitask them. I mean, based on the swatches, again, it's still all very much based on the swatches, but you could totally multitask them on your eyes, you know, use them as either eye or whatever you wanted to do. This copper is beautiful as well. Like I really could do a copper look. This deep turquoisey blue. Oh my God, look at that. It's insane. This color here I really liked, Prickly Pear. This is like a dupe for MAC. Oh no, was it that one? No, sorry, it was Cactus. Oops. This is like a dupe for MAC Blue Brown pigment. Like, see the turquoisey sort of shift? They're all stunning, honestly. They all are. Okay, on a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm picking up June, which is like slightly deeper sort of transition color. Beautiful warm brown. And I'm gonna really concentrate that right on the outer corners of my lids. These mattes are blending so well. There's no patchiness, there's no grabbiness, there's no streakiness. The color doesn't sort of blend out to nothing. It's a beautiful formula. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Cactus now, that sort of shifty, pretty greeny brown color. And I'm gonna take that on a blending brush. I'm gonna start building this up in the crease because I wanna work it, like really pack it onto the lid. Oh, it's such a nice color. That is blending out really nicely too. Like I'm not having any issues whatsoever getting that to blend. It's seamless. I love shimmers through the crease. It's a really good way to correct, like if a matte shadow is not blending as well, chuck a tiny little bit of shimmer on your brush, blend it over the top, and it'll be smoother than anything. Definitely need to pluck my eyebrows. Like Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Have you read that book when you were a kid? It was my favorite book. I actually went in like a play, I think it was in kindergarten, and I dressed up as Schnitzel von Krumm with a low hung tongue, which was like a sausage dog. I had pigtails when I was dressed up as that. Oh my goodness. This is like a real trip down memory lane. Oh, I need to find the photos. Literally, I've got pigtails and I'm dressed up as like a little puppy. Now to deepen this even further, I'm going to take a little bit of Nightscape, which is like the deep dark brown, and I'm going to blend that right in the outer corners. Not entirely over where we applied that shimmer, but sort of focusing that only in the outer corner, because I'm going to do like a half cut crease across the lid, I think. And then back into the shimmer. Just kind of layering that on top to bring the colour back out. Yeah, that's darker. That's where we wanted it. Okay, taking MAC Select Cover Up Concealer, I'm going to use this to cut the crease. Just on a very small lip brush. I'm going to do some serious brush washing. A lot of them are filthy, so we're kind of slim on options. Lip brushes are a really good product to use for this, so they work pretty good. So just the concealer on the back of my hand, taking small amounts, I'm going to start cutting the crease here. A good way to figure out where to do this is to put the concealer on your lid and like look up. Then you can see naturally like where it folds and where to start the line and stop it. Concentrating most of this on the inner corner because I'm actually going to fade it out in the outer corner. So we're really only applying it right here. I really want to try that P. Louise eyeshadow base that Nikki Tutorials talks about all the time. It looks amazing. I need to try it. Actually, speaking of Nikki Tutorials, I was watching one of her videos the other day and she said that my Nikkia Joy Rose setting spray was her favourite setting spray, and I was like, oh my god! It's the one that I did with GERARD Cosmetics, the Slay All Day one in the rose scent. I was like, girl, so glad you love it! What an honour to have a product that's Nikki Tutorials' favourite. Oh my god. If you do want to try the setting spray, actually I've got it here, I'll show you guys. Here she is. If you do want to try it, I've got my Joy BOGO code back for a limited time only. I'm sorry if you guys are sick of me saying this, but I get literally thousands of messages and stuff from people about the Joy BOGO code. I've got it back for a limited time only, so if you do want to try this, try it now. 2 full-size setting sprays for the price of 1. So 2 full sizes for $22. It's not just on the rose scent, it's on any Slay All Day setting spray, but literally best setting spray ever. And even Nikki Tutorials seems to agree. I would consider my crease cut, and you can see here I haven't bothered actually I might put a little bit more there. I haven't bothered in a huge way to continue blending that sort of like all the way across the green, because I'm going to put like a bright color here, then that amazing blue, and then I'm going to pack the green shadow on the lid here and just like fade it all out. That's the plan anyway. Whether or not it comes to fruition, we are going to find out. So I'm taking this small little brush and I'm going to pick up, what's the brightest highlight shade? Maybe Serendipity from the palette, yeah, which is one of the highlights. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Bliss as well. I'm going to pick this up and pack it on the inner corner. Oh my god. So these are highlights, guys. These aren't even eyeshadows. Look how incredible that looks. Safe to say, I think I like this palette. So I'm keeping it like right tight in where that cut crease is. Being careful not to blend it up any higher. Look at that. It's so brightening. Wow. And now the part I'm super excited about, I'm going into hot spraying this amazing, amazing royal turquoisey incredible blue. Ooh. And I'm going to put that right here in the center. Again, keeping it only within that cut crease line. I'm not carrying it up any further. Now, typically what I like to do is pack the color on first and then focus on blending. I wonder what it's like if you apply it with your finger. Oh my god. This shadow is ridiculous. All right, and then now the blue's on. We've got a little bit of fallout, but I would kind of expect that from a shimmer shadow anyway. Does it dust off? Sort of. If you're going to pack on heaps of blue eyeshadow, I'm pretty sure most of you are clever enough to know that you would do your foundation later anyway, so. Alright, now I'm going to blend the two together, which pretty much involves a lot of the time just wiping the excess off the brush and then like gently rubbing it between the two. See how it causes like a soft gradient between them? I just want the blue to stay right on the center. I don't want it to kind of overtake the inner corner. And then to finish, Cactus, that transitionally bluey, greeny, shimmery, shifty color. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to pick that on the outer corner and then kind of blend the blue out into this as well. Oh, cool. All right, what I'm gonna do now is the lower lash line really quickly. I'm just gonna smudge some browns through it. So taking Canyon first. Gonna rub Canyon through the lower lash line. When I've got sort of like a lot happening on the lid, I really do like to keep the lower lash line like super neutral. I feel like it makes the lid pop. I feel like it keeps the whole look, you know, not messy. Like sometimes things like this can tend to lend themselves towards looking a little messy. So yeah, I just like to keep it like neutral and smoky. I'm then picking up, what's it called? June, this deeper brown, and I'm gonna smudge that through there too. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do through the lower lash line. Then we're gonna do mascara, maybe a little eyeliner, some lushes, and then I will be right back and we're going to talk about whether or not I actually think you should buy this. All right, so I've got all the rest of my makeup on except for highlighter because we're obviously going to use a highlighter from the palette. These eyes worked out super cute. Like I feel like when I look like this, you can't tell that I'm wearing color, but then when I look down, boom, business in the front, party in the back. Now, which highlighter will we use? I feel like this big bad boy here. Big bad boy. Why is it a big bad boy? Why do I keep saying that? It's so weird. Okay, it picks up a lot. It's like a beautiful champagne. Oh my gosh, these are crazy, you guys. Hi, how you doing? Yep, that is serious stuff right there. Very buttery, very pigmented. It's actually very smooth as well. I mean, highlighters pretty much will always emphasize texture on my skin because my skin is so textured, but as far as the scale of that goes, it's not performing too badly at all. Like it still looks pretty damn smooth. It's like liquid matte. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've gone a little hard because these are pigmented. Story of my life. Be careful with these. They're super, super pigmented. So use a light hand, tap off excess, otherwise you're going to be like, bing! And then lastly, let's put a little bit in here. Well, there you go, guys. This is the finished look with the palette. I'm pretty sure it's already very obvious from everything that I've said and shown in this video. This palette is backwards. This palette is definitely worth the money. For starters, the packaging is beautiful. It feels like very, very high quality. All of the shadow colors in these are absolutely stunning. The textures and the formulations, the way that they are pressed is all very, very good quality. You saw that I had absolutely no issue using these shadows at all. The mattes were gorgeous. They blended out very easily. The shimmers were very buttery, very highly pigmented. I didn't have any issues of, you know, trying to dip in with a brush, going on my eye and then having no color payoff. Like this, hands down, is it the best eyeshadow palette that BH Cosmetics has made? I can't make a rash decision like that, especially when I can't remember all the ones that I've already got. But it is certainly very high up there. If you are looking for a palette to invest in that's not going to break your bank, not going to break your budget, I think this is a very, very good option. It's got mattes, it's got neutrals, it's got shimmers, it's got pops of color, it's got everything that you need. It's got a light color for setting the lid and the brow bone. It's got a deep dark brown to smoke up any look. Definitely I can vouch for their claim that it's a day to night eyeshadow palette. It for sure is. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I've honestly got nothing bad to say about this. And like I said, full price, it's $22 on the BH Cosmetics website, but they always, always have sales. So if you kept your eye on it, I'm sure that you could get it cheaper. Honestly, nothing bad to say about this. I think this palette is stunning. So yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope that it answered any questions that you may or may not have had about this palette. If you've got more, as always, pop them down below. And let me know if there are any other affordable eyeshadow palettes that you want me to check out and review. Totally happy to do that for you guys. Yes, there's actually another BH Cosmetics palette that I've got, what's it called? Galaxy Cosmo, something like that. It looks gorgeous. I'd be totally keen on reviewing that one as well. I love you guys so much. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!